Because it's always windy in Maui, at least on this side of the island. Those things there is creating electricity for the aquarium. There's 6 of them. Generators. Wind turbine.
Up to 2.5 hours. However, longest reported turtle dive ever, closer to 5 hours. But as an air-breathing animal, and these flippers as powerful as the ones they have, they are quite capable of coming to shore. Matter of fact, that's why this patch of sand was set up to them over here, so if the turtles want to haul up, they were able to do so. If you look carefully here at the edge, where the ramp ends, you'll see little tank treads there. That's from these guys going around in the sand. However, in the wild, sea turtles generally only come ashore when the time comes for them to lay their eggs. Now the reason is because, as an air-breathing animal, if their eggs end up underwater at any point in time, the hatchlings inside those eggs drown. So mother turtles literally have to climb in as far inshore as they can get, where they dig a nest about 2 feet deep. And in this nest will lay anywhere between 80 to 150 eggs in a single flight. Now why so many eggs? It's because of all the young that hatch, generally only 2 of the young make it to adulthood, or 1 out of 1,000 make it to adulthood. The rest get either killed off along the way by predators or by many other hazards out there of the environment. When you see the size of our 13-week-olds over there, you can see why they're such easy targets.
It's a tadpole.
Look at that big fish.
Where?
There's a big one there. Sea urchin.
See their mouth?
Yeah.
This ones I don't like them. Hey, we saw this fish in our snorkeling.
Yeah. Yeah, that one too. And these ones, lots of these ones.
And this one's too.
Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Yeah.
And the big fat one too.
Yeah.
That's why I saw the big one.
He looks so serious, this big fish.
Yeah. This guy?
Yeah.
And this guy, lots of these guys.
Unicorn fish. Yeah, it's the Maui Ocean Center. Marine Mammal Discovery Center. That's the way it is.
Plastic green. You can communicate with other male and female humpbacks with a wide variety of sounds in an extraordinary range of highs and lows. But only male humpbacks produce long, complex patterns of sound which they repeat over extended periods called songs. When humpbacks sing, our sound travels 5 times faster underwater than in air, which makes it a great way to communicate. As humpbacks, we need to be able to communicate with each other, so it's time for a singing lesson. Listen to your teacher very carefully. After he stops singing, it'll be your turn to sing the song back to your teacher. Press teacher to hear your teacher sing.
Ready with the camera?
With the green shutter, try to capture the best blue shot. Wow, perfect timing. This will be great for our records. It will make it easier for you to match. Let's see how well you can match your teacher's song. Maybe you should get into the singing position first. Remember, flukes appear and disappear quickly. Are you ready with the camera? Click the green shutter to try to capture the best fluke shot. You can hear your song again by pressing the screen. Not bad for the first time. A pretty good shot. You may have a tough time matching your picture with ours. Now it's time to see how observing you is. We need you to match your photograph with one of the shots from the fluke identifier. You matched. Great job.
That one tastes good.
Neat.
See, I saw one like this in our thing.
Did you?
Smaller, like that smaller. Yeah. Wait.
These are the upside down ones.
Oh yeah.
I like to sit upside down.
Yeah. These are the ones you got see lots today.
That's a squirrelfish. Oh yeah, those are the ones. Yeah. Those ones taste good, you said?
Tastes good. Or like the ones we have.
Well, they just fed them something. You can see all the food in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't feed ours, so. See? That's for them.
Yeah,
right?
to them to eat, yeah. The other guys are trying to eat it. You see them trying to eat it?
Yeah.
You can smell it, they're trying to eat it. The shrimp will eat the small ones too.
150,000 gallons of water. Big, huge aquarium tank. Anybody stop in the little undersea cave? Anybody go down a little ramp to the undersea cave right behind us by the Hawaiians in the sea there? Did you see the little white-tipped reef sharks laying on the bottom there? They usually like to hide in there. That cave is actually part of this exhibit. So anybody in the cave can come out into here, and anybody that's out here could go into the cave if they wanted to. If you saw the animals coming in and out, they were coming down really low, right, to come in and out. And that is actually right underneath the walkway of the tunnel. The cave is right on the left side, behind the left side wall of the tunnel over there. That's where that little cave is. So we have a lot of different animals that go in there and come out. Most of the bigger sharks don't really go in there, but a lot of the little ones will go in there. There's our white-tipped reef shark right there, as a matter of fact. So in this exhibit, there are about 60 different species. Oh, the water, by the way. We have all of that water here. This is fresh ocean water. So we have a big pipe that goes out into the bay. 2 pipes, actually. It's a open system here. So the water comes in. We pump it to all the different exhibits around the aquarium. First we filter it. We send it all around. And then it comes back into the back and we filter it again before we send it back out to the ocean. So it's a constantly flowing system. And it's really good for the fish, for the animals. It's the best environment you can give them. 24 hours a day, this water is flowing through. If you look along the back, you see all those bubbles along the back. That's where the pipes are, right above this tank. And all of those pipes are filling this tank with water, and then there's a drain that goes back out to the filtering system before it drains back out to the ocean. So it's really, really cool for all the animals in here. Turtles that you see in the lagoon, there's about 5 of them in there. They are only 1 year old. So we got them about a year ago, and they were in that little exhibit, you know, maybe 2 at a time. We used to put them in there. And then just about a month and a half ago, we took the 2-year-olds that were in the big lagoon, we released them. We took all of the 1-year-olds and we put all the 1-year-olds in there, and then we got those new little baby ones. They were about a month and a half old when we got them, and now they're about 3 months old. They're already like about 6, 7 inches long now. Eggs in the park there. And they say 5 or 6 of them for a second year. We put them on display. Pretty cool. Now, did you guys hear that?
That bubble.
Sounds like Darth Vader. Is that you, Darth Vader? So that's Leslie, you guys. She's got her gear on and she's coming around in a second. And we should hear her loud and clear. She gives me loud and clear like this. She answers, so that's excellent. Now remember, if you guys have any questions, hold them up to the hold them up until the end. If you guys think there's any questions, let me know. Anybody else want to come up to the front? Yeah, sure, you want to come up front? Alright, so how
And Kikimono is a white-spotted eagle ray. As you can see, he's very anxious to eat what I have in my bag here. And I have a bag full of mussels on the half shell. And as you can see, she can take quite a bit of these mussels in her mouth at a time. And the way she eats them, she has these hard, flat plates here. She has rows of these hard, flat plates, and when she gets crushed through the shell, sucks the meat out, and then she'll spit all the shells out.
Yeah, these are her tooth plates right here, you guys. So she has a row of these top ones up on the top of her mouth, sitting like that. And then she has a row of these V-shaped ones on the bottom of her mouth, like that. And that's the one you can see, Leslie can actually grab it. It kind of sticks out like a little bit of an overbite, except it's on the bottom right there. It's very easy for her to crunch into those shells.
Plate is built a bit differently. Their tooth plates look more like a cheese grater. So they like soft food. So my dad, buddy Terry, right behind there, actually has a bucket filled with some chopped up tuna and squid, and he's actually going around the perimeter of the tank doing a little launch testing to keep them smaller mouths. But he also has a whole squid in his bucket for the broad rays, which will bring up against the window later on.
Yeah, so keep your cameras ready, you guys. I'll try to lure them up along the window here. We don't have anybody trained in this tank. We don't really train them to do any tricks or anything, but we'll kind of get them to follow that food up.
Mine that I'm kind of down right now, but he also has kind of like plate-like teeth, so this guy can crush through muscles and glands. So you have to watch your fingers when this guy's around, because he really doesn't know where the food begins, where the food ends and the food begins. Oh, okay, here we go. We've got the radio window there.
Now see, he'll grab it, yeah, he'll kind of push it out, come bring it back in. He's kind of grinding it down like you grate cheese.
And their boy name is Lupe, which means kite. And this one is actually a male. Males actually have these finger-like projections at the base of their tail called claspers. So males have these claspers, females do not. And you can see the fingers, they're about a third of the way down from their tail. They kind of stick up. There's about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful animals, you guys. Eagle rays, stingrays, really beautiful when you see them swimming through the ocean like that. So let me ask you guys a question, since we're doing a feeding now. Is it okay to go down to the beach and bring cheese whiz and frozen beans or crackers and go and feed the fish? No, not a good idea, right? Why is that such a bad idea, Leslie?
All right, it is a bad idea because these fish have an important job in the ocean, and their job is to eat the algae off of our coral reef. And if we cut to feed them, they're no longer going to want to eat that algae, and the corals can get smothered by the algae and kill it. But also, bringing food to feed the fish is very harmful to the fish's digestive system. They can cause blockages, like teeth are really bad, they cause blockages and bad things like that. But mainly also for personal safety. These fish here have very sharp teeth, and so of a scalpel like blade, like this guy.
Supposed to eat out in the ocean. Everybody has sort of a job out there, and we want to keep the reefs nice and healthy. So she's coming over. She wants to make sure that there's no food left in there. She's just letting Leslie know, you know, I'm right here. If you have any more, I'll finish them off. Yeah, just beautiful, beautiful. And very smart also, these eagle rays. You guys, big brains, very, very intelligent animals. All right, so we have all these cool animals in here. We also have some animals in here that are related to the rays. Sort of like their first cousins. Anybody know who that is? Just yell it out if you know. Related to the rays. Yeah, the sharks. The sharks and rays are very closely related. How are the rays and sharks related to each other?
They are related because they have skeletons made up of cartilage, like we have in our nose and in our ears. So very soft, flexible material. They don't have bony skeletons like we do, but skeletons that are very soft and flexible, so that makes them very lightweight. It's very easy to maneuver about. They also have a row of teeth, like the sharks have 4 or 5 rows of teeth that are constantly coming out and being replaced by the one behind it. Same with the stingrays. But also they have the same sensory system. They have a special sense called electoral reception, or anterior reading, where they have sensory-filled pores all on their nose, snout, and jaw, in which they can detect electrical impulse. Every living organism has a weak electrical impulse. And also they have the same reproductive organs, like the male stingrays have the claspers at the base of their tails, and the sharks actually have claspers for their
Yeah, they're back fins, they're pelvic fins, I believe. Right. We can tell the difference between male and female sharks and rays. That's one of the things that makes them completely different from all the other fish in the ocean, believe it or not. They're in a completely separate class of animals. That's how different they are from the other fish. Yeah, very, very cool, very unique animals out there. So we have all of these cool sharks in here. How many do we have altogether?
So we have 22 total sharks, 6 different species. We've got a white-tipped reef shark in there. Also gray reef shark. Let's see what else. There's a sandbar shark right there. Also there are black-tipped reef sharks, scalloped hammerhead sharks. And we also have a juvenile female tiger shark walking by there.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's cruising around the back. She just came behind Leslie just a couple of minutes ago. You guys probably saw her. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on her later when it's feeding time. We'll see if she eats. She doesn't eat every single feeding, so it's really fun when she does. All right, so we have all of these really cool animals in here. Let's see who all the brave people are in the audience. Who would go in this exhibit? If I told you we would let you go in, who would go in? Raise your hands. 1 kid, okay, 1 adult. No more kids? Usually the kids are like, yeah, I'll go in. No problem.
This program here is called Shark Dive Maui. That happens every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. You can jump on in here. You just have to be scuba certified and at least 15 years of age. And you can jump on in here and be surrounded by all these sharks that you typically wouldn't see all at one time in the ocean. You get to interact with the Kimanu and look for some shark feeds, get some great pictures. So it's an awesome experience being in here.
Yeah, very, very cool, you guys. If anybody is certified, there's some information right at the end of the tunnel next to the TV on the wall there if you're thinking about it. And if you have any questions, I'll be sticking around for the rest of the presentation also. All right, so I think, do you have a couple of
Then they'll eventually grow back, but it'll take a really long time, but her tail will not grow back.
Yeah, if the stingrays use those stingers to defend themselves, it takes a while for them to grow back, sort of like your fingernails. But she doesn't have any stingers that was cut right above where her stingers are, so she won't grow any stingers, and you know she can't grow that tail back in and everywhere. Who else? Anybody else? Yep.
Why don't the sharks fight each other?
Ah, that's a pretty good question. He wants to know, why don't the sharks fight each other?
Yeah, that's a good question. They mainly just kind of stick to themselves. They don't feel threatened at all, so they're not very territorial. They all have their own, they have enough space to swim about, so they don't really need other
Yeah, they don't really fight with each other out in the ocean either, really. Sharks kind of avoid each other out there, yeah. What kind of turnover rate do we have for animals that we bring in or release?
We will usually keep the tiger shark in here for about a year if it's doing well. We really like to release it before they reach like 9 feet, so it's easier for us to pick them out. But if there were any sharks or fish in this exhibit that were sick, not eating, very skinny looking, then we'll definitely release them back into the ocean. So that they're doing actually really well in here, and we don't have to release them very often because they eat very well, so they thrive in here.
Yeah, everybody in here is pretty happy. They don't have to go and hunt for anything. They just get a nice meal twice a day. And they hang out. And the sharks don't really eat every single feeding. A lot of them just, when they're hungry, they'll eat. Yeah. Who else? Anybody?
Some mackerel today, some scad, some blue runner sardines, and some squid. And I'll actually do it a broadcast feed. I'll be going to the top of this exhibit. There's actually some holes cut out of this park into the sun shining through them. And I'll be dropping some food in, so you'll hopefully get to see the sharks hunting and eat.
Yeah, very cool. It's always different every single feeding. We never know exactly how it will go. So let's see. Do you have any final thoughts for everybody before you head up?
Yeah, thanks for joining us here at the Maui Ocean Center today. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and we hope to all see you again. Aloha mahalo, everybody.
All right. Thanks, Leslie. Yeah, give her a round of applause. Absolutely. Nice job. So as she starts to go up, I'll stick around. I'm going to give you guys some things to look for during the feeding so you kind of know what to look for sort of before it happens. But
Wow, look at that.
here comes Harry. He's giving them some little bits and chunks of squid and other small types of fish for all of the jacks. These are all giant trevally here. And the little ones, you'll see the little fish come in. They'll grab these little pieces. But let's do the trivia quiz, since we just talked a lot about a lot of different stuff. And whoever thinks they know the right answer, raise your hand. And whoever gets the right answer first, you guys will win the little prize. So let's see, let me think of a good one that we talked about. Let's see, who can give me, there goes the tiger right across the middle. Nice shot of her right there. Who can give me, tell me one characteristic that the sharks and rays have in common that make them different from all the other fish? Yep, in the back.
Their skeleton is not actually bone, it's cartilage.
Right, they don't have a bony skeleton. It's made out of cartilage. That's why we don't have any fossilized skeletons of extinct sharks. All we have is their teeth. So we have tons of all these to a car, and you're not going to get a trip to Australia that she just gave away. Oh, man, it's good to be Oprah. The whole audience gets a trip to Australia. How cool is that? But you do get a cool little prize. It's just one of our bumper stickers today. That's what this one is. Yeah, that's from the store. Yeah, you give her a round of applause to get her
I already get certified.
Okay.
By the way, you guys, this store, if you haven't been in there yet, it's tremendous. They got toys and gifts and clothes and jewelry and DVDs and books. They got a lot of really cool stuff in this store. So if you're looking for something, check it out. Very, very nice. So here's what's going to happen. She's going to drop the food in up top. Now watch the jacks. Look at all of these jacks. What color did they turn? They got all dark, right? All of them were pretty much all silver when we started. Now they're all dark. That's their hunting color, their feeding color.
Oh.
When they get the hormones going and the adrenaline, that's the color that they turn when they come in on the reef and they chase all the little fish around. They hunt in a pack, right? They hunt as a school. So you can already see that they already changed. When the food comes in, some of it won't even make it to the bottom. It's going to be little pieces, medium pieces, big chunks. It'll all be floating down. Some of the animals will go and get it right away. Some of it will float down to the bottom. So keep an eye on the big pieces that make it down to the bottom. A lot of these jacks and the stingrays, they can't eat those pieces. They're too big. So here comes, oh, that's a nice group of whole fish right there, it looks like. Too big for a lot of the jacks, but the sharks will come cruising right into the middle. They'll eat those pieces. Some of the pieces, if they're really big chunks, Here goes the hammerhead. She's right out in the middle already, the big hammerhead. She eats like every single feeding. Yeah, she eats literally every single feeding every day for like the last 4 or 5 months now. She's gonna get that one on the bottom. Go, she got it right there. Now watch. Sometimes if she doesn't have a good position on it to swallow it, she'll shake her head back and forth. The other sharks will do the same thing. They'll grab a piece and they'll break it. They can't swallow it whole, so they'll break it into 2. And as they do that, all of the jacks know that. And the jacks, you'll see the jacks swinging in right. Oh, there's a little gray reef shark right in the middle grabbing a piece. You see that? Here comes one of the other gray reef sharks. Looks like he just got a piece. There goes the big hammerhead again on the bottom.
Oh, you see him shaking it?
Yeah.
Another little hammerhead going down.
That's cool.
Another little gray reef shark got another piece. Here comes the white-tip reef shark even. Wow, this is actually happening very quick. There goes the gray reef shark again. Very cool. Keep an eye on that tiger also. We never know when she's going to eat. She doesn't eat every day at all. And when she's hungry, she'll eat. And she's actually growing so fast that, like Leslie said, we're thinking of releasing her pretty soon because she grew so fast. Oh, there she goes. Maybe, see that piece up on the top? See that piece that's floating? She might go for that. She tends to like the pieces up on the surface. I'm not sure if she saw it. Looked like she just kind of cruised through the middle. She's smelling. She's trying to see if she sees anything. Kind of going up along the wall in the back again. There goes a little gray reef shark again. Just grabbed another little piece. That's great to see the little one go in there. That little one, by the way, that little gray reef shark on the bottom right there, he was born right here in this exhibit about 1.5 to 2 years ago. Yeah, one of our larger female gray reef sharks mated in here and had pups. She was pregnant. She was showing for a long time. And they're usually pregnant for about 11 months or so. And then she had him right in here. So we took him out because he was little. He was only about 12, 14 inches. And we put him outside out in Hammerhead Harbor, where we have those little hammerhead pups. So we put him out there for about 1.5 years, and we just moved him in here about maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And also one of the little hammerheads, we moved them both in at the same time.
Yeah,
She was out there also. She's out at the top, yes. Here, coming right at us. She seems to like the pieces on the top, which makes sense because that's what tiger sharks do. They cruise around just under the surface, and anything that's on the surface, they will try and take a bite out of it, see if it's something to eat. A lot of times if something is just floating there, it's dead already. You know, it's a nice, easy meal. Something just died, a fish died and floated up to the top. Boom, they'll just take it right out of the ocean. There comes the big hammerhead right to the front. Looks like she's got a piece. It's just a little bit hanging out of her mouth, but all the jacks are waiting for all those little pieces to fly off.
Boy, they turn dark, don't they?
A sandbar just grabbed another piece. She's trying to break it down right there. Looks like she spit it out. Looks like she took some of it and then she spit the rest out. She might make a U-turn and come back for it. Yeah, this was a very quick feeding. It seems like it's been very quick lately. Sometimes it takes, 10, 15 minutes. Today it was like 5 minutes. Everything's gone. Everybody was just eating, which is great. That means everybody's healthy. They're happy. If somebody's not eating for more than a few days or a week, then maybe they're sick. Something's wrong. We might have to get them out of the exhibit, call the vet, let him come and check them out, something like that. But, knock on wood, we've had really good luck with all of our animals being healthy. One reason is the fresh ocean water, we think. That really keeps them nice and happy. There's another big piece. You see on the rock in the back, there's a big piece of fish, a whole fish in the back. But it's hard for the sharks to grab it when it's like that. If you notice, another one of the characteristics that the sharks and the rays have, where is their mouth? Their mouth is not right in the front like all the other fish, almost all the other fish in the ocean, right? It's underneath. It's what we call an underslung mouth. It's on the bottom with the rays. It's way underneath. There goes another sandbar. She did come and finish that other piece off. She just grabbed it. She'll probably swallow it right down. Yeah, they can't chew, right? Sharks just have all sharp teeth. They don't have molars and stuff like we do to chew food down. They just grab it, go. Yeah. There goes the big hammerhead again, still kind of cruising around. There goes the sandbar. On the bottom, looks like she's still adjusting her mouth and her jaw. She might not have totally swallowed that other piece yet. Anybody else think of questions, by the way, while we're still going? Anybody think of anything? Okay?
I have one.
Yeah.
How do you take it individual?
There's a yellow starfish. Hammerhead.
You are the Hammerhead.
He's so funny. He's got eyes on the side of his hammerhead. There's the carp. Those are the ones that change color when they're hungry.
Baby shark.
Baby shark.
Another baby.
I didn't know that they eat so little weight, so little food. A pound of fish for a 200-pound shark. Oh. What's
Oh,
that?
they can swim in there too?
Underneath us, they can swim. That's pretty cool. The diver, she came from over here.
Yeah.
She jumped off the sledge. Everything looks blue.
Take a. Yeah, take a picture of it.
You can see it
Some
here.
white.
That's a tiny little angel cleaning his own. They're looking at us as exhibits, and we're looking at them as exhibits. They got 3 shots. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey there. Hey. You like to eat other fish, don't you? Yeah.
Oh, we don't have to fight frames that either.
This one stays good.
Yellow one?
No, the big one.
How about the blue striped one?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tastes good too. That one doesn't taste good. Do you need some?
Oh, good? Oh, the blue one. How about this pufferfish?
Oh, we haven't ate that, but we ate that, remember that octopus in there with lots of ferns in the bottom?
Yeah.
It's called,
So this one's good?
yeah.
I think they're hungry. By the way they're moving, right?
Feeding time!
Try. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at him. Ah, hi there. Hey, how are you? Hey. It's so cute. Triggerfish. Oh, I like him. I think he likes you.
How could they breathe and in the water?
They take oxygen out of the water using their gills. They have lungs on the sides of their heads.
Okay, again.
Hi. Hi.
But it's so cool. They're like outside.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty neat, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not like enclosed in a glass. Well, kinda, but they can have the sun, the rain.
There's like 2 tanks too. That's more like a reef tank.
Oh, it's coming here.
They're so good. The Maui Ocean Center. You can buy your own coconut tree. It's got the nut. It's already starting to sprout. So all you need to do is plant it, and then you have a coconut tree in your backyard. There's a whole bunch of plants you can buy too. There's pink plumeria, yellow plumeria, white plumeria, red plumeria. I'd take all 4. I like that tree. And bird of paradise. So cool. That's some marlin fish.